disease. When you hear about that in Britain, almost all of those babies are aborted. But it just strikes me that if you have a pro-abortion mindset, if it's okay to kill the child at 20 weeks or 25 weeks or 30, what really is the difference between that and, well, let's just wait another 10 weeks and then we can get the organs? I mean, if we're going to do it anyway, right? And if we can kill the child, why couldn't the organs? And logically, I've never really seen the difference. I even see this, I mean, I was so appreciative of the undercover work that went on with the Planned Parenthood videos showing the ghoulish practice of selling aborted baby parts. But it struck me at the time as, listen, I understand why, if you're okay with killing a child, you'd be okay with selling their parts. I mean, I don't see, maybe someone can help make that more clear to me, but if you're okay with ending that child's life, if that child is just something to be discarded, if it is just a piece of flesh, a conglomeration of cells that you don't mind killing, then what's the big deal with selling it? I mean, you're treating it as a product to be disseminated anyway. I don't get that. Where's the logical, disjunction there? And I mean, I get that people, they don't want to think about these things. They don't want to think through the full logical ramifications of a pro-abort view. But I mean, that is the logical ramifications. I'm not quite seeing there. And so I get, if you're pro-abortion, I can see why it would be okay for you to say, hey, let's wait another 10 weeks. Now, if you still have somewhat of a conscience, hopefully you see that essentially raising children to harvest their organs is evil and demonic, and we need to not do that, right? Hopefully then you go logically backwards. Oh, well, if raising children, if keeping a child alive until they reach full term to harvest their organs is wrong, at what point does it not become wrong? Is it okay to do it for 35 weeks? Is it okay to do it for 34, 30 weeks? When is the point exactly when it becomes okay? When it's okay to kill the child, but it's not okay to do it when they're full term. Again, I've never seen that. I've never quite understood the argument that there's some sort of, it's always been an imaginary line that people draw. Even the whole trimester thing, completely arbitrary. There's no magical difference between a child at 10 weeks than 11 weeks or 30 weeks. The whole trimester thing is a completely arbitrary construct created out of thin air. Really, what's the difference between aborting a child in the second trimester than the first? You tell me. I'm open to suggestions on this, right? So keep this in your prayers, in your minds. You can go to thestream.org. The headline is British Government Healthcare. Keep your defective babies until birth in order to harvest their organs. Let's pray for a change of heart, and really, let's pray for more Britons to get that relationship with Jesus that they need. The church is struggling. Christianity is struggling in Britain. This percentage of people going to church on Sundays is minuscule in Britain. Well, this is a result. We need to keep them in our prayers. All right, if you'd like to be a part of the Joe Sikora Show, 888-914-9149. Michelle, we're going to be going to your question when we come back from the break, and anyone else who has called, you're listening to a